Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Fix. We are the Odds Couple. His name is Mike Brenner. My name is Peter Loshak. This is the NBA Odds Couple for Wednesday, March 15th. Well, Mike Brenner, the good news is I crunched the hell out of almost all the college basketball games. The not so good news is I only got to 6 of the NBA games on tonight.
You know what, though? If I was 8-1 coming off a college night like you had March Madness, you got every right, young man.
I am killing it in college basketball right now.
Come on.
Thanks very much. There were 2 games that didn't have lines on the overnights for the NBA. I did look at the 6 out of the 8 that did have lines.
You know I don't like to just break it,
Go
but
ahead.
I got to do something because to our followers out there, the Twitter guys, I mean, the most amazing and loyal.
Yes.
I have not been able to do a lot of commenting, Pete. I have not been able to get on and do any shout-outs, so I just want you guys to know I'm going to pick that back up. There's only so many hours in the day. Busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, but not a day goes by that I don't think about your loyalty and your support. Please keep it up.
Me too, actually. I'm gonna throw that in because not everyone is positive, and the people who should be positive. So
exactly.
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it myself.
Commenting, tweeting, and everything because I promise I miss it myself. So
all right.
I had to get that out there.
Okay,
Pete.
Mike Brennan.
God, let's keep it going.
All right, we got some interesting stuff in the NBA. The Lakers are pretty much throwing in the towel in a major way. I think they're 1-9-1 ATS
Can we
over
talk
the
about
last
it real
10.
quick?
Yeah,
we
go
talked
ahead.
about it in the live show today. All right, I read an article, and Luke Walton and Magic Johnson quietly are testing the youth because what they're doing is they're quietly getting rid of these overpaid kids that they thought really could come in with some potential, which they had potential, but they're not grabbing it. They're not getting a hold of it. Quietly, they're going to be out of L.A. You're going to see a totally different roster next year with that team.
I mean, for whatever reason they're doing it, they're tinkering, and they're getting blasted night in and night out.
Yeah.
I don't know, minus 17. Is Houston worth the player? I don't know.
Well, you know what?
Actually, it's 17 and a half now.
Yeah, I know, and I was thinking about it, and
crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you can think. Think about it.
Think about it all I want. Yeah.
On the other side of the coin, Minnesota is finally putting all that talent together with Thibodeau. Yeah, I think they've covered 8 out of their last 9, something like that. They had one hiccup 2 games ago, but now they're getting 6 points at Boston. Although Boston, an extra day of rest. Boston's also playing kind of well, but I don't know. Minnesota might be a train now.
They might be a train because when you get belief and you get confidence in yourselves as a team and you start being cohesive, it gets dangerous. Thibodeau is a player's coach, and he said they're taking leaps and bounds. Ricky Rubio tied the club record with 19 assists last game. Afterwards, he said, you know what? We really feel now that we can beat anybody in this league on any given night, and that's a great feeling. He said, we used to take moral victories. Now we're getting the actual W's. They're winning games.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that story, but I got to stay off that.
Yeah. I mean, look, Boston's coming off of a nice blowout home win, and they have an extra rest day, so the NBA is tough.
They held, was it Chicago to 80 points or something?
And that's the other thing. Boston has quietly become they're actually 0-9-2 over-under in their last 11. They've become a strong under-trender, and Minnesota's gone under in 8 out of their last 10.
That's
so I think this reminds
me
me of the Knicks and Indiana game last night, which I had a winner with, which is nice. I think I might wind up giving the under on this one, but we'll wait for a second. Let's discuss it in a bit. Let's see. Then we got a weird situation with Memphis and Chicago. Weird. Both teams coming off of a nice bounce-back wins, and both teams had 5 straight ATS losses before those last wins. So
where's this game at?
It's being played in Chicago. Woo! Chicago's a small home underdog right now.
What's the line?
Yeah, it's about 1.5. Chicago.
Right, you know what?
Or to getting 2, actually. Getting 2.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do myself a favor. I'm pulling the trigger. They hit me for the other night very well. I'm going with Chicago on that first half, buddy.
On the first half?
Yep. They're going to come off that bounce back. I mean, they literally had a good game last time out. Everybody's healthy. Now they're at home. Dwayne Wade's not going to let this team crumble. They may not make a rush or a push, but he's not going to let this team just throw in a towel. I'll take it. Give me the damn Bulls on the first half.
All right. Well, the full game is 2, but the first half's only going to be plus a half, minus 104.
Plus a half. I like it. That's a good sign for me.
Sure.
I like that one, baby.
All right. Then also we have an interesting situation with Detroit coming off an ass whooping.
Cavaliers. That was my one that did cash.
So now they're coming right back on the next day, playing against Utah. Maybe it's a good spot for Detroit for a quick bounce back as a home dog against Utah. What do you think?
It could be. Derek Favors, he's out, indefinitely. But as long as Gordon Hayward and Rudy Gobert are playing like they're playing, I just can't fade them. But right now, without Favors, I just can't back them, Pete. I'm off of that one, baby.
Okay.
10-foot pole.
A lot of interesting situations in the NBA. Then the Spurs. What to make of the Spurs right now? They have been an overtrender in general, though. Although the 2-5-1 over/under in their last 8. This is the 4th game in 5 days, though, for Portland. Portland getting 11 points. They're on a back-to-back. Got blasted at New Orleans. Had no offense in that game. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe under Spurs? I don't know. Crazy game.
What's the full game line again?
Well, the full game line is let's see. It was 11. It's about 11.5 or 11.
Okay, yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and they've been very good to me. I'm 2-0 with this team on third quarters. I'm going to take the pinnacle opener on the third quarter with the Spurs.
Okay.
And I mean that. I think it's a very sharp spot. David Lee has really been stepping up, and Popovich said, you know what? I want him to stay hungry because he used to never know if he was going to play or not. Well, now he's been inserted in the role because LaMarcus Aldridge will miss another one. And this kid's producing, all right? He's a veteran. He has that savvy. He is what helped build Golden State to what they are today.
Sure.
And I think they're filling in the holes very, very well. And you said it. Portland's getting tired.
Yeah.
And even though that Joseph Nurkic was a great, they're getting tired. They've been on the road. And you know what? I think Spurs going to be waiting.
Yeah. See, I wanted to take the under on this one in the show. I actually bet it. It opened at 212.5. Now it's all the way down to 208.5 or 209.
Wow, that's a hell of a drop,
yeah.
Jesus.
So.
God, Wama, did you hear that drop? That was a 4-point drop.
The Spurs have been an overtrender, but they've been undertrending recently, and it's a tough spot for Portland. You know what? I will take it.
Okay, come on, pull that trigger, pistol.
Even though I'm giving up a few points from the opener, I'll take under 209 minus 110.
Remember that time last year when I said, when you're red hot like that, Pistol Pete, you gotta shave.
And I'll also throw on the Minnesota Boston under as well, about 210.5.
Here he goes.
So I'll throw those two on. What else do you have, Mike Brenner?
Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. All right, I love this play. I like the Clippers on the first half at home tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. I really, really like it. They got no choice. This team has got to do something. They have a spot locked. Not locked up, but they're in that spot. They got to start showing consistency. They're at home. I think that's going to heal all the wounds, even though I believe they're coming off of one decent game. All right, give it to me. The best shot
Clippers,
line.
-4, -110.
First half, -4. I love it, Pistol. Any thoughts on that?
No, that was a game that I did not get to look at. Actually, didn't have an overnight line.
Moving on down the road, you've had a good feel for this team as well. I'm going to take this. I think it's a good spot. I'm taking an underdog on the full game. Give me those New Orleans Pelicans,
Oh,
baby.
boy,
At
really?
Miami. 6.5 still?
Yeah, it's 6.5 plus 102. It's actually creeping up.
Yeah, say what we want, but this team has been, New Orleans, and I just still think Miami's still Miami. I know they're doing great things, but I don't think the consistency is going to continue. It will from Whiteside. Dragic coming off of an injury, but he is playing again. I'm gonna take a chance on that. I'm okay with it if it loses.
The line does appear to be creeping up a little bit. It opened at 6. Now it's plus 6.5 plus 102. Mike Brenner.
I'm gonna take it. I'm going to take it. I just think Cousins and Davis, because they're learning how to separate and get the space on the floor, I don't think they're afraid to go down there. I don't think Davis isn't going to throw no damn foul in. Hell no. Hell no, baby.
All right, what else do you have for us,
All right, here
Mike
we
Brenner?
go. Moving along. You got a team that has to do something real quick, and they know it. They're pissed off, and I wouldn't want to be there. I'm going to pull the trigger on the first quarter in the full game of them Washington Wizards at home against them Dallas Mavericks.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
First quarter and the full game.
Okay, so the first quarter we can give you the pinnacle opener, and the full game is 7 minus 110.
I like it. They're going to have to blow up tonight. Trust me. John Wall said this is not at all. This is not acceptable, this inconsistency. All right, another team that's going to get it straightened out at home. So full game -7, first quarter, pinnacle opener, baby.
Yeah, Washington returns home after a 5-game road trip, and this is the kind of game where you actually have a good read. Like I forgot what was the last game that you gave that really impressed me. It was something like this. It was a big favorite line that made me. It was a big favorite line that seemed a little bit suspicious. You said you loved it, and the team wound up covering by a mile.
I think it was Cleveland last night.
Maybe it was Cleveland.
They won by 28.
Yeah, maybe it was. Yeah.
And you were like, Mike Brenner, and I said, I know, Pete. I just feel it. This is that one night.
Yeah, Dallas 3 straight ATS losses, 3 straight unders, so their offense is definitely stalling out a little bit.
It's sad and sick. And Mark Cuban, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Get the hell off that Shark Tank and do yourself a favor and pay attention to your team. You're overpaying Chandler Parsons and Parsons Chandler, whatever the hell his name is, and the kid doesn't do nothing. I'm not kidding. He's lucky to get 3 points a night, 2 rebounds. You fucking kidding me?
All right, what else do you have for us, Mike Brenner?
All right, here we go, baby. No, it's not. I feel like Pistol Pete yesterday.
All right.
Here we go, baby. You got the Phoenix Suns. I just like this team.
Yeah,
I like it.
Starting to get a lot of respect though. Now they're giving 5.5 to Sacramento.
But you got a tired Kings team that's still trying to figure out where did Cousins go? Is he coming back? All right, here's the deal. Devin Booker is the real deal. The first half with the Suns, I love it, and I've been doing my research on this. They're starting to cash a lot of first half tickets at home, baby.
Okay, -3, -105.
God, I love that, Pete.
All right,
I got one more.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you already gave it to me. I already took it. That was Chicago. I got him on the first
half.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. I'm just going to go with the 2 unders that I mentioned earlier. You want to review all
yes,
your
I do.
I'm
going to go Clippers on the first half -4. Hell, Pete, it's March Madness. Spurs third quarter with the pinnacle opener. They're 2-0 for me on those third quarters. New Orleans on the full game +6.5 down there at Miami. And we're going Washington Wizards on the first quarter, pinnacle opener. Full game -7. John Wall says they're going to straighten it out. Phoenix Suns on the first half -3. And the Chicago Bulls, baby, cashing another first half ticket for me on the first half +0.5. They don't need a damn point. Pistol, I'm fired up today.
Mike Brenner, definitely feeling it. You've definitely been hot over the past 3 or 4 weeks in the NBA after a bit of a slump before that.
Yeah,
so you've been picking it up. You've been picking it up, Mike Brenner, and Hopefully you'll have another good night, and we'll March Madness or no March Madness, we'll be back once again tomorrow for the Thursday NBA card.
I can't wait. It's the Odds Couple coming to you, baby. We hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, don't miss out on the best basketball betting content available on YouTube. Click our logo button on the bottom left to subscribe. And as always, guys, give us a like and drop your comments below because we want to hear from you. Visit our website to take advantage of all our free products.